I have this indoor-outdoor thermometer with its remote sensor, and I'm going to use that as part of this whole setup. I also dug around my house and found 5 of these. This one doesn't have a battery in it, and neither does this one, which I showed earlier. So I'm going to use 4 of them, build a little frame, and set that up. Still got the infrared thermometer, and I found my little timer so I can get seconds, which may or may not be a deal. But I also went to the store and bought... what the heck? It never does that. That was silly. 400 tea lights. So I can do a few tests, which is my aim. So I'm going to set up a test, and I will run 2 sets of candles, because I want to see if running 4 candles close together and 4 candles spread out will make a difference in time and so forth. Now, before you say I didn't put 4 candles there, I have a candle in the freezer, and I'm going to bring it up here just as I'm starting so I can have it be at 0 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 30 degrees below freezing of water, freezing point of water, and see how much of a difference that makes. Again, is it actually helpful in the end to have that, because you're running a lower temperature, which means that less wax will go up the wick? We'll see. Anyhow, see you when I get the time-lapse rolling. Okay, so I got this started. Different camera. Gonna run this, and gonna set a timer and come back in a few minutes and let the time lapse just run along. So more later. And somehow I didn't get that thermometer over there, or candle. It was only in the freezer for a little while, so it obviously didn't get cold enough. I'm gonna have to put another one in there and freeze it overnight. Just oops. Oh well. I'm learning. I'll figure this out and I'll get it right. See you next time. Or later. It's been 10 minutes. I want to see where the candles are. They are over 100 degrees now. Getting up there in temperature. Just the wax. Yeah, maybe not a difference. Space in between was definitely heating up. Space out here is still basically room temperature. This is interesting. Okay, well, something to look at. Another 10 minutes or so, and we're getting pretty darn warm. The big thing is the center is getting warmed up while the candles get heated. So we'll see. Okay, it's been about another 10 minutes, and the candles are getting up to temperature. So, yeah, we're getting warm. I think this will be the last time I do this, but let's see. We're at 120. That was way high. I think it's because I'm closer. I don't know. Odd. Definitely much higher in this set of candles. The question is it going to burn faster? So that's what I want to know now. Let's see what happens. It's getting cloudy.
So there's that. And this is, next one is just me. The tone I use in my writing just seems to naturally change based on the age of the audience. I don't know that that's how necessary that is, but I find myself, like I said, I write a little bit more serious the older that I get. But I don't think that's necessary, necessity. Other subtleties would be,
Interesting.
length of the book.
Been about an hour and a half in, and not sure if you can see it, but I can see very little level difference. But all of the candles have now mostly melted, definitely in the 4 together, but the other 4 are not completely melted, which tells me that they will last a little bit longer, obviously. So it's interesting to see what exactly we're getting. So let me get some heat registering going in there. 104. It's interesting that each candle is burning at a slightly different temperature, unless I'm just getting in the wrong spots. But that's funny, I'm getting a reflection up on the wall. These are definitely warmer in the middle. The pan itself is different temperatures. So it's interesting to see what is going on. Wonder how long this will last. About 2 hours in. We've got sorry. I'm probably blocking the GoPro, so that's going to be interesting to see. Well, I'd say we have at least another hour left of burn time on these candles, but most definitely those are burning slower. So, get more heat with the 4 of them together, but definitely wondering which one will go out first. I'll keep running. Well, I am kind of surprised. I am 3 hours into this, and one of my candles has completely stopped burning. It still has wax. It's, you know, everything's fine, but it's not burning. So, okay. I think it's one of the ones that's been running hot. Let's see here. Get this out and check my temperatures. We're on 150. About 150. 150. So really, not any major difference in the heat output, but if I don't have them close together, I might have a candle go out. I guess that tells me that putting them all together is the better way to do it. Something to know. Well, another 30 minutes in and those candles suck. Obviously, the wrong way to do this. Not only do you get less heat out of it, but the candles go out on their own. Well, good to know. Wonder what that one that's almost out is reading. It's barely 150. Well, it's still warm. These guys are still cooking along. Oops, if I look at where I'm aiming. Well, I think I'm going to push these together and see if they'll finish up. Something to know. Don't spread them out. They don't burn well.